Welcome to Hospitality School.
Hello and welcome to the official YouTube channel of www.hospitalityschool.com. In our today's episode, you will learn everything you need to know about
answering telephone in hotel and restaurant. Do's and don'ts. Telephone always plays a significant role in hospitality industry. People from all around the world call for making booking, or asking information, or transferring message to the guest, or for various other purposes. If you are a hotelier, then you may have to answer telephone calls. This happens mostly with front desk staffs. Today, you will learn some effective telephone answering tips that you should apply while answering any call in hotel or restaurant. There are some common rules for all front desk staffs for answering telephone to make the telephone receiving procedure smooth and effective. These rules are differentiated as do's and don'ts, so as to avoid any unintentional mistakes while answering telephone.
Please pause the video and click on this subscribe button. Let's learn about the do's.
Do's. Following standards are to be maintained by the telephone operator in hotel or restaurant. Answer the telephone promptly, within 3 rings. Introduce yourself including the name of the department and hotel with your identity. Always have pen and paper on hand, to be ready to keep records. Listen carefully, and pay undivided attention to caller. Mention the name of the caller, once established. If you have to ask the caller to hold on, take consent of the caller, and state the reason for holding. If you have to transfer the call, explain why and make sure that the caller is properly introduced with the purpose of the call to the next party. If you say you will call back, do so as soon as possible. Give him some sorts of idea that how long he or she needs to wait. Before addressing the caller, politely ask his or her name, or you can say, "How should I address you?" Repeat back any details, and follow up in writing. Close the conversation politely. Always say thank you for calling. Let caller hang up first. Try to satisfy your guest with proper information. If you don't know detail, then transfer the call to the right person. Never give wrong information. Now it's time to know about the don'ts. Don'ts. Following standards are to be avoided by the telephone operator in hotel or restaurant. Let the telephone ring more than 3 times. Answer the phone with merely hello or yes. Ask the caller to hold on while you scramble for pen and paper. Rely on your memory instead of writing what the caller says. Saying, "Hold on," or "I'll transfer your call," without properly informing the caller. Saying, "You cannot help," or refusing to connect the caller to someone who can. Saying, "I will call back," when you do not have the intention to do so. Hanging up without trying to close the conversation. Closing the conversation without thanking the caller for calling. Putting your least intelligent, least coherent, or panicky staff in charge of the phone. Keep talking to another person while answering phone. Eating something while answering phone. Visit our website, hospitalityschool.com, to download training manuals, PowerPoints, videos and read 200+ hotel and restaurant management training tutorials. That's all for this episode, but please don't go anywhere. You can read 200+ hotel or restaurant management training tutorials and watch some exciting training videos. Have a look. Attention, listen very carefully. To read this tutorial from website, click here. To watch food and beverage service training videos, click here. Again, to watch housekeeping training videos, click here. And last but not least, to watch front office training videos, click here.